Jen. I'm here with another client reading. My client, she ordered the very large 52 card Grand Tableau, and the deck is the Maybe Lenormand. It is a full 52 deck, 52 card instead of just 36 card traditional Lenormand. She wanted a little bit of an overview of all the areas of life, and she kind of wanted to concentrate on a relationship that she is currently in also. Okay, I like to start my grand tableaus by looking at the first three cards, the opening of the tableau. And we have cross, hands, and cloud. Okay, it is appearing of that there are the cross that she bears, and rider is people coming to her. It feels like that maybe for you, I should stop saying her, I should say maybe for you, it feels like a burden, some kind of, this is a commitment. This is not like the marriage card or the contract. This is the handshake. This is a lesser degree. And clouds, and you seem to be very confused about this commitment. And it's in the House of Clover, which is quick luck, a lucky break. But it's caused some confusion, which is very burdensome on your mind and on your heart. And you're definitely, that seems to be the main focus of needing clarity on it. Whether this is a romantic relationship or a business relationship or work relationship or family, but it's definitely about a relationship of that just by chance that you guys met up and you have kind of an agreement, but it's not as deep or committed as a real strong relationship would be. Okay. Then the next thing I want to look at is your card. You're clear over here on the end. Anything to your left is your past. So the cards are not addressing anything in your past. And perhaps that is telling me that your past is your past. And even though you may look at it, you have your head turned kind of looking at the past, but you don't dwell on it. It's part of your past that you have chosen to try to forget. Okay? And this is your whole future line for the rest of the year. Sick bed and metal. Sick bed can be an illness. It can be a mental illness. It could be depression. It can also mean, it's also the sex card in the deck as well. Okay? But metal is being recognized, being rewarded for hard work. So perhaps maybe you work in a field where you take care of people that are less fortunate, or that's maybe they are ill, maybe it's a nursing profession or nurse practitioner or something in the health care field that you have been rewarded for. This could also be receiving a diploma or something like that, being recognized for your accomplishments. And the pig is money, abundance, the piggy bank, and it happens to be right next to the safe. So this is telling me money going out. You know, did you just recently get out of college or something, or did you go and continue some kind of education related to the healthcare field? Because I'm feeling like financially you're all going to be paying a good bit out on student loans, it feels like. That's what I'm being told. Or some kind of loan, because the safe faces the piggy bank, the piggy bank faces the safe. If I could talk, right? I didn't have enough coffee yet. Sorry. Okay. And then there's the Rappeteers, which is butting heads with somebody in a workplace, the tower, or school, or related to education. Okay, there's birds, which is gossip, talking. It could also be consultations. Flame is feeling very warm and fuzzy. Your home, you know, being comfortable, feeling comfortable. So what I would say is this next year is a concentration of finances. Okay. It doesn't feel like it's a huge thing, but maybe there's a bank statement or loan statement that doesn't seem to be right. And that's why you are going to be battling it out with some people. Could be like in banks or education facility, a university or trade school or something. Battling it out. But in the end, you come out as a winner. And that you'll be able to, the flame is about comfort. So I feel after this passes, I think this is like next few months you're going to be dealing with this. That it just feels like somebody's accounting is wrong. That's what I feel like, that you're going to be battling over with the university or with a bank or loan facility, or it could be even dealing with work, with finances. Maybe it's your pay. Maybe you're promised one pay rate and they're not following through. Okay? And this has make you feeling sick, and this is your burdens. You feel burdened down. Maybe this is what the agreement is talking about. A loan agreement, possibly. And your head is kind of like in the clouds about it, and not knowing how it's going to turn out. It left you kind of confused. It's like, I feel like they talk in circles when they talk to you about this, trying to justify something, a mistake that they made. Okay? And I want to bring attention up to here with the gentleman. You guys are not in the same line. However, your paths cross at the cross. So I am wondering, I'm feeling like maybe there's trouble in paradise. I feel like you've been with him for a while, but maybe not for a while. I mean, it's long term, but not super long term at this point. I'm feeling like there's been some problems associated with him. And he's right next to the book. Book and letter. Did you meet him at school? Or at this, whether this is a university or corporation, hospital or whatever. I feel like you might have met him through work or through school. And here's some chitter-chattering. You two got the talking. You had that warm, fuzzy feeling. And he seems to be very loyal and trustworthy. But there is the mice here. The mice takes away and slowly deteriorates. And then there's the coffin. I'm feeling like the honeymoon period's over, per se. And this is why you were asking about him. He still seems to be trustworthy, but there is some doubt. And I'm feeling like education, that there might be some secrets that are being kept. Maybe he's not telling you everything about his past, because he's showing up clear at the here. There's nothing further in the future, so this is towards the end of the year, that maybe there's some secrets, something he's not telling you. And these secrets have ended, which is, and this is a step-by-step process of getting the truth out and getting everything out. I don't think it's not showing another woman. I feel like it's more of a financial secret. Maybe he himself has loans or something that he's not telling you about, because he knights this tower, which is a step. It could be a step-by-step process. It could also be work, corporation, like I said, school, university. But I feel like there's something he's keeping from you, that he thinks he's protecting you from something. But towards the end of the year, that all that all those secrets are going to come out, and that's going to end. Now, once those secrets come out, it's not showing anything beyond that. So, this could be an indication of whether the relationship ends. If it ends, it's going to be, I feel it's going to be your decision. Okay, it's going to definitely be your decision. Your decision. Okay. He wants it to continue because he is very faithful to you. That's why the dog is showing up here and knighting him. He is very faithful to you. There are no other women. But the trust deteriorates because whatever he's hiding from you comes out. And everything I see here deals with either financial or education. Maybe he tells you he's got some kind of degree and he really doesn't. It's something that he's hiding. I feel like he's trying to make himself look good in your eyes. Okay? Now, to take this a step further, I'm going to look at the ring. The ring card simplifies contracts, commitments. It could be work-related, or it could be family-related, romantic relations, marriage, engagements. And I just want to look at this real quick. We have the ship, which is moving, or this is traveling overseas, commitment to traveling overseas, and bouquet is a gift. Okay. Cupid is someone who has been, this is more a flirtatious card. This is a fickle card. Maybe you've been down this road before. Don't take this the wrong way, but I feel maybe you change partners often because perhaps they don't meet your expectations. You may have very high standards. Maybe they may even be too high. Maybe you're looking for perfection, and that's why you move from relationship to relationship. But this here, this is the allure. This is the unresistible. This is definitely a date that ends up as sex. So I'm feeling like maybe really fast you guys ended up in the sack because it knights Cupid. It was an allure. It was an instant thing. It was an instant gratification, an instant attraction. And with the Lion being king and being very strong, it's definitely a very, very strong attraction. Cats like to do their own thing. Cats is right below the ring. The cat in this deck symbolizes being a loner, doing your own thing. Cats can be sneaky, but I'm feeling this is a sneaky in a good way. And this is something that's knocking on your doorstep pretty much really soon. I'm feeling like I'm feeling like is he a Leo? No, I don't think you gave me his birth date or some kind of fire sign. But anyhow, I just got sidetracked there for a second. I'm feeling like Sun is very happy. Sun is one of the best cards to get in the deck. Next to commitment and cats. I feel like something a wonderful surprise. He's being sneaky. And I'm going to ruin the surprise here if I tell you. Damned if I do, damned if I don't. But this is definitely traveling somewhere, like a vacation or something. I'm going to let you figure this one out. Because if you figure it out, then I can't feel guilty for spoiling the surprise. Okay, but there's something big coming very soon, and probably this summer. Okay, very big surprise from him. That will bring you closer together. But like I said, just keep in mind there is something he's hiding from you, and it's not another woman or another relationship or anything like that. But I do feel that maybe exalt himself higher than what he is. He tries to be more knowledgeable. There are things that I'm being told there are things that he knows something about, but not a lot. But he pretends he knows it all. Okay. Let's see what else I can come up with. Okay, let's look at career. That is the anchor. The anchor is what grounds you. The anchor is your stability and your security. Okay? It is about career and home. And there's the home, anchor, and mountain. So, along with all this, about your career, feeling like maybe you went for some more education. But is some of this dealing with, were you thinking about a home business or home health care maybe? That's just coming to me. Home health care possibly. But there's a mountain here. On the mountain are obstacles and blocks. So this might have to do with the money situation and coming up with the right wage. There's the tree. The tree could be about health. It's about roots. Your roots, where you come from. It's also about health. Next to career, and lightning is something sudden. So, and home is the home space, a personal home space. This is traveling over land, short-term travel. I want to say this has to do with home health care in some way or another. People that might have been in accidents or had sudden things happen to them. Paths and crossroads, that's another thing. There's all these roads, or crossroads. So I feel you traveling with your career. Rod and whip is, it has different meanings too, from abuse to whatever, but also repetitiveness. So this is something that you do every day, and your patients, clients, see you as a star. I see you out there, branching out there. The star is of hope. You give people hope, and they look at you for hope. Okay? I am trying to see what else is coming out of this as well. I feel those are the most important messages here. Like I said, for your past is the past, and you're looking forward to the future. And like I said, it feels like education, that associated with education somehow, money coming in, money going out, a conflict either over a pay wage or over a debt. And the medal is, I keep being drawn back to that as like a graduation, receiving a diploma, receiving a degree. So you have a bright future as far like in money and stuff. I don't see anything majorly rocky here, next to the fact that there's still something that your man says that, you know, your boyfriend, that there's just something that is just hasn't come to light yet, and that's going to be towards the end of the year. And at the beginning, and coming real soon, probably over the summer, you have a surprise coming. I am not going to interpret this square. I gave you some basics about it because I don't want to be the one to ruin the surprise. I may have already given you a hint, but that's just a heads up there. And what I'm also going to do for your relationship, I'm going to put the phone down for a moment, but I'm going to draw an oracle card from the Romance Angels. Let's see here. Okay. I have no idea what your scenery is looking like right now because I can't see because of the way the camera faces. But I am just going to shuffle these real quick. And I am going to scoot these cards up because we're done with the Lenormand. There's nothing else that the Lenormand has to say. It spoke about the most important issues for the rest of this year. Okay. So I'm just going to scoot these up there for a minute just so that I can have some room here for, because that takes up my whole table, just that one spread. My whole reading area, not my whole table, but my whole reading area. It takes up the whole reading area. Some of these cards are reversed in this deck, but I don't read reversals with this one. There's some decks I will, but not with this one. So we turn them upright. Okay. The first thing that we have, so my video second, my finger in this. What came up is attraction for your relationship. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So it does say that you stop and you smell the roses and you take your time. Okay, it stated that when I first said that you might have moved from relationship to relationship, this kind of is indicating that you live in the moment and probably just haven't found that right person, but until now. And then we also have keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. So this is telling me this could be a soulmate relationship with your boyfriend. It's maybe he's not the type that you normally would date. And that's probably why it's this one. I feel like this relationship's lasting longer than other ones that you've had previously. Because it just seems like he's different than what your typical type of guy would be that you would date. But it's just keep an open mind about it. I feel that it is going to grow deeper. And like I said, I don't see any major pitfalls next to the money situation, whether it is a loan dispute or a pay dispute or something like that you're going to be battling out. Late summer, early fall-ish is when it's going to really be settled. But this is the reading that I have for you. If you have any questions, feel free to message me on Etsy. Anybody else that would like a reading, make sure you visit my website. It is in the description below. My website goes directly to my Etsy shop. And I thank for watching. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe. I do my monthly videos. I've got another video coming out here real soon that I'm going to be doing. Just keep an eye out. I'll talk to you later. Bye.